After making a record high at open, Indian markets succumbed to intense selling pressure with Nifty falling over 300 points from its all-time high levels. The market kicked off the session on a very strong note as Nifty opened about 100 points higher amid a strong handover from the Wall Street. However, within an hour of opening, the index spared all gains and bears took over, dragging the markets lower throughout the remainder of the session. We witnessed some bit of a pullback in the afternoon session, but the bulls couldn't come back and return to action and could not take Nifty beyond 22,500, and ultimately we settled below it as well. At close, Nifty was down 0.75% at 22,475 mark, while the 30-share Sensex gave up 726 points to close below 74,000 for the very first time since April 26. The broader markets too fell victim to this sell-off. However, they still managed to fare better than the headliners. The mid-cap index, for instance, was down 0.35%. It closed below the 51,000 mark. And the small cap index corrected by about 0.5% and closed below the 17,000 mark. I mean, if you look at the overall week, Nifty still managed to post some gains, but Nifty was up about 0.6% this week, this truncated week rather, I should say. But where we were at the beginning of the day, we were about 2% higher. In just a matter of session, Nifty pretty much paired all those weekly gains. Nifty Bank, that continued to outperform. I mean, despite closing below 49,000 levels, Nifty Bank, which remember was a laggard for the longest of time, still managed to outperform Nifty for the second or the third straight week in a row, and ended about 1.4% higher. The broader markets, they were a bit of a mixed bag. Pretty much the mid-cap index posted gains of about 0.6%, whereas the small-cap index on a weekly basis fell 0.3%. Now, despite today's sell-off, I think the bias still remains on the positive side, and let me tell you why. One, Nifty managed to close above the 20 DMA, plays at 22,453. The last time we closed below this level was back in April 19th, which, if you'd remember, was the time when the sentiment was at its weakest, and was also the day Nifty made its most recent record low of 21,777. And look at how the markets have moved. Since making that low of 21,777, we have rallied by about 1,000 points. So after a 4.6% sort of a rally, I mean, 0.75% isn't something major to worry about. So I think going forward, one needs to look at the 20 DMA again, which is placed at 22,453 as a first sign of trend reversal. And as long as we continue to hold above this mark, the bias should remain on the positive side, and buy on dips should still be the preferred strategy.